Arrowhead Stadium, where over 79,000 fans will turn this stadium into one of the loudest in all of the NFL as we get ready for this game between Tennessee and Kansas City. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. Charles from the 1. So far, Chris, a lot of the season has gone as we expected, but there have been a few surprises.
I have to tell you, I've gotten to the point where surprises don't surprise me as much as they used to, because everybody has a thought in preseason which teams are going to be good and which teams are going to be bad. And every single year, somebody comes off the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom.
A lot of playmakers on offense for Kansas City. Here are just a few. On the ground with a tailback. He lost yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
The Chiefs come out with 5 wide, empty backfield, shotgun formation. Croyle takes it back. He throws it, makes the reception. Brought down at the 43-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Passes on the move. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Johnson caught that one for a gain of 7. That'll bring up 2nd down. Croyle lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Tackled at the 49-yard line. He might have gotten a yard at best, and that makes it 3rd down. Johnson alone in the backfield. The Chiefs use motion. Play fake. He's there for the catch. And they get him right around the 30-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
With the pass. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
This pass is incomplete. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Fakes the run. They sacked him. They might need to have the doctor take a look at him after that one.
Boy, it looks like he's okay, but I don't know how. He cannot keep taking shots like that. And I'll tell you another thing. This guy's a tough guy, but I don't care who you are. As a quarterback, you take hits like that, you start looking at the pass rush.
Croyle looking to throw. Rifles it out there. He's tackled about the 15-yard line. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. He'll take it from the 2. Hit and dropped at the 35. Their offense will step onto the field for the first time, hoping to come away with some points on this possession. They'll give it off here. Tackle right around the 34-yard line. Didn't get much, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Offset I formation in the backfield. And they get him at the 36-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on their own 36. 3 wide receivers set. He drops back. Surveys the field. Pass is complete. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Robinson takes it at the 21. Brought down at the 35. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
They hand it off. He's brought down right around the 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. The Chiefs line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 45. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He drops back. Short throw to the left. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 48-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
Goes through his read. Pass completed. He makes a great open field tackle. That's a 10-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Single set backfield. They hand it off. Tackled around the 28-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
And they get him at the 26-yard line. Gain of 2.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Kansas City lines up with 3 receivers. Fakes to the back. Throws while on the run. Brought down about the 15-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Johnson takes the give. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 14. Tennessee comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Looks for a man open. And he hasn't missed a pass yet. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
The Chiefs come out in the ace formation. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's brought down at the 3. Johnson gains about a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looks down the field. Drops the easy pick. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Drops back. He throws right. He's hammered in the backfield. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. It's good. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Good distance on the kick. Carr fields it at the 1. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out. They'll start this drive at the 25. Young is under center. 2 backs in the eye. Young doesn't like what he sees.
Right 20. Right 20. Let's hit him in the mouth. Let's go get it.
Setting up play action. He's sacked. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
He's tackled about the 25-yard line, and the halfback carries for a pickup of 3 from their own 26-yard line. Nickel back in this time. Drops back. Guns it out. There for the catch. And they get him right around the 38-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
He's dropped around the 41-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. From their own 41-yard line. One man in the backfield. On play action. Rifles this one out to the middle. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Young will look to throw. Rifles this one out to the right. And he's knocked out at the 50. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 50. Single set backfield. Tennessee uses motion. Passes to his left. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
The Titans line up with an offset eye backfield. Back to pass. Passes it out. Makes the grab. And he just got hammered. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
He's tackled at the 31. They get 2 yards. That brings up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Back to throw. Throws on the run. Brought down about the 25-yard line. Williams gains about 5 yards on the play. Lines up with 4 wide. Back to pass. He throws a bullet out to his right. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Kicks it off. At the 30. Dropped at the 32-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. The offense will take over at the 32-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Croyle drops back on first down. Catch is made. He's pushed out at the 41-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
Goes out of bounds at the 45. Gain of 3 on the pass, and that's good for a first down.
Good aggressive play calling that time. The defense obviously looking for the run. They come back with the pass.
They line up at the 45. Johnson lines up as the single back. Little handoff. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 47. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Croyle looking to pass. Gets the ball away. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. And that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
Makes the throw out to his left. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Croyle back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Croyle is under center. I formation this time. Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. And they get him at the 21-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Here's the kick. And it's good. He put that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Taken from the 3-yard line. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Young is under center. They'll come out in an I. Young will hand it off. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. White gets 3 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 29. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. They tackle him for a loss. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Brought down at the 41-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
White caught that one for a gain of 6. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Tango off the top. Tango off the top.
He's brought down at the 50. A gain of 3 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
White again. He's dropped around the 41-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
He'll get the call again. He gets out to about the 25-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Again with the carry. Brought down behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Looking for a receiver. Brings it in. And they get him at the 16. The screen pass worked that time for a decent pickup.
And quarterbacks love the screen pass. Not only do they get an easy completion, but it also slows down that pass rush just a little.
There's a play fake. Passes. He finds the tight end in open space. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Young lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Scans the field. Oh, and he dropped it. Williams was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. So, it's 4th down, and the kicker is on to try this 28-yarder. And it splits the uprights. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. They get him at the 32-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. 3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to throw. He throws short, and it's caught. Brought down around the 37-yard line. Gain of 5 through the air.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
2 tight end formation this time. He drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back on 1st down. Gets the pass away. The backer picks it off. The pressure definitely got to the quarterback there because that pass was not on target.
With the zone coverage back there, I'm sure he wasn't expecting that kind of quick pressure. It got to him, and he made a big mistake.
Setting up play action. And it's tipped away. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. From their own 40-yard line. Single set backfield. He drops back to pass. Throws it. Is there for the catch. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. And that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
White picks up about 4 yards on the play. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 42. One-man backfield. Again with the carry. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He's pushed out at the 32-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Young dropping back. Here's the throw. Incomplete pass. Gage was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Drops back. Young gets sacked. Looks like someone just missed their assignment on that one.
The tough part for a quarterback is trying to identify who the Mike backer is, because what they want is they want offensive linemen handling the big guys, handling the guy they think may be blitzing, may be rushing on a play. If you misidentify that guy, you can get hit in the back of the head.
And they get him at the 22. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
The pocket is collapsing. He's dropped around the 10-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
Dumps it out left. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
He decides to run. The defender gets him to the ground. He gained a couple of yards on the keeper. The defense has been unable to stop them on third down so far. Let's see if they can make a stop here.
Let's go, baby.
Young drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Short throw to the right. 2 minutes left in the half. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. Baronis will try to tie this game up. Kick is up. And it's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Great kick here. He's still going. They get him at the 35. Excellent return on the kickoff.
You know, that's one of those plays that as a kick returner, you don't always run to the hole when you see it. You kind of run away from the hole, and then at the last second you make a break into the hole so that they don't know where the hole is because you're not running in that direction. Does that make any sense?
They line up at the 29. Kansas City is going with the offset eye backfield.
Watch, red man. Keep coming. Green 88. Come on, Green 88. Zebra. Right, close right. Screen, dog, screen. Don't twist forward. Keep your head, baby, keep your head. 44. Come on, baby. Watch the reverse. I got him. Hey, watch the hut. Come on, D. Keep working. Come on.
Drops back. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Single back formation.
Hey, never touch that.
Croyle gives it up the middle. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. No chance there. That one wasn't even close.
Yeah, all he did was pad his stats right there, but really you're just doing the defense a favor when you're running the ball in that situation.
Carr fields it at the 22. What a shot! The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. They'll start this drive at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Crumpler motioning to the right. He looks to throw on 1st down. On the run, he throws it. Cuts back, and he's dropped. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball at their own 46. Young lines up under center. 4 receivers in the formation. And they get to him. And the blitz worked to perfection on that one.
It's so frustrating for an offense when they think they know what's going to happen with a specific blitz package. You work against it all week. You come out in the game and you fail to execute the protection, and your quarterback pays the price.
So they'll go to the locker room with the score even. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He'll return it from the 1. Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line up in an I. Fakes to the back. Strong throw. Gage was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Out of the I formation. Feeds it to the back. He didn't get back to the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He throws a bullet across the middle. Brought down at the 35. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Back to throw. Passes it. Pass is off target. No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Third down now, 9 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Kansas City lines up with 3 receivers. He drops back. Dumps it out right. Fourth down coming up, and we're probably going to see the punting unit.
Fourth down.
Carr will be the return man. Holquist kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Carr fields it at the 24. Down the sideline. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and that was an impressive display of speed on the return.
Wow, there are not a lot of guys in this league that can beat him in a foot race. And not only does he have that incredible straight line acceleration, but he also gets up to full speed very quickly. And that's one of the things that makes this guy deadly. You do not want to give him even a little tiny seam, or he's going to take it.
Tennessee.
Young lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Back to throw. He throws it. Bats it away. Jones was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From the 34-yard line. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back to pass. Intercepted. What a hit. Certainly not the best pass we've seen him throw today, Chris. And the defender was right there to pick it off.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
And they get him at the 36-yard line. And the defense gets their second of the game.
And Tom, he had that one all the way. You could see it. He was reading the quarterback's eyes and jumped it. Nice play.
He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Gain of less than a yard.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Ali recovers the loose ball, and that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
He drops back. Throws the bullet to the right. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Drops back. Rockets it. It's completed. Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man cover.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Come on. Let that screen out here. This dude right here tight.
Out of the shotgun. Hit and drop behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. So the field goal unit is on the field to try for 3 points. Set down. The kick is up. It's good. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Not a bad kick. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 33. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. The Titans use motion. He drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball. Fails to connect with the pass. Williams was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Looks to pass. He rolls right. He's going to run. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. And they picked up 4 yards on the scramble. They line up at the 37. Nickel defense. On play action. Looks down the field. He makes the catch wide open. Tackle right around the 26-yard line. The receiver found the hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
And that's just a defensive breakdown right there. Anytime you're in a zone defense, to give up a long play like that is just about impossible. That is a major failure on the defensive side.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Young lines up under center. 3 wide receivers. Little handoff. He's tackled at the 23. White gains about 4 yards on the play. Only 1 man back. Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 21-yard line. White comes away with 2 yards on the carry. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. It's a pass on 3rd and short. And it's completed. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 4. White gains around 3 yards on the run. Here's the 8th play of this series. Tennessee lines up in a double tight set. Young hands it off straight ahead. He doesn't get back to the lines. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
He drops back to pass. They'll get in for the touchdown.
Boy, this has just been a good football game. Offensively, that was a nice drive to take the lead back, and we are still going to have one of those tremendous finishes here.
They're lining it up for the point after. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Tennessee is up by 4. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 37. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Ace backfield this time. They'll give it off here. Tackle right around the 50-yard line.
Larry Johnson is just one of those incredible talents, and as long as he has a productive offensive line in front of him, he is going to be very difficult to stop. He's a thumper with speed, a very rare combination of a big guy, a power guy that can also simply outrun you.
They line up at the 43. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Surveys the field. Fumble. Hoyt gets the loose ball. They were extremely fortunate to get that one back after the fumble, Chris.
Yeah, they really were, because as an offensive player, very rarely are you looking at the ball. You're always focusing up the field, and then all of a sudden you hear those words, fumble! And you know 11 guys are honed in on the ball. Offense lucky to get that one back.
Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Passes the ball. Can't complete it. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Kansas City lines up with 3 receivers. Looking to throw. Rockets it out. He's brought down at the 27-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
He's tackled at the 25. A couple of yards there.
Little linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Gets the throw away. Tackled at the 13. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He throws right. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Looks to pass. Throws it short. Completed. He's dropped at the 8. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Tries for the end zone. Batted away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Nice work putting that one right through the upright. He kicks it. Johnson fields it at the 3. Drop at the 31. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Offset I formation in the backfield. Here's the give. He lost yardage on the play. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
from their own 34-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Crumpler comes in motion. Play action. With the pass, with the catch. He's tackled around the 48-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Guns it right. He couldn't hang on to it, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Setting up play action. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 37. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Ace backfield this time. Young sends a guy in motion to the right. Here's the give. Tackle at the 33-yard line. They gain 5 yards there. That'll bring up second down. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 33-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. Looking to throw. Off his back foot. He's tackled around the 23-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
They'll throw on first down. Sacked. The offensive line has really struggled so far in this one.
I really don't know what you do as an offense at this point, because if it's one guy struggling or one guy winning the battle, you can help one side or another. But when your entire offensive line is getting beat on a consistent basis, what do you do?
Is there anything they can do to slow this guy down?
This is getting ridiculous. Sack number 4. Can anybody slow this guy down? Now, as an offensive coordinator, you have to completely abandon your plan and come up with something creative to get bodies in front of him.
Surtain recovered it. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Drops back on first down. Scans the field. There for the reception. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Loss of a yard on the play.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
Johnson alone in the backfield. Hands it to the back. He fights forward to about the 26. Johnson picks up 2 yards with the carry. They'll line up with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Croyle with play action. Throws a bullet. And the pass falls incomplete. Bo wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They line up at the 44. The Titans bring in their dime package. Sets up the play action. And he caught it. And they get him around the 44-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Tackled at the 28-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
He'll get the call again. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. From the 27-yard line. Johnson lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Brought down at about the 23-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. So another third down upcoming for the offense. He fights forward to about the 23. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Kick is up. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. And the score remains the Chiefs 15, the Titans 16. There's a play fake. He's under pressure. Tipped away. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 30. Young is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding. Offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Goes through his read. Williams can't make the catch. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Third and long, passing situation here. The Titans come to the line with their jumbo package. Johnson on the give. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. A lot of coaches would have tried to get the first here.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Gets the punt away. Robinson takes it at the 32. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. The offense takes the field, and they have to be a little frustrated that they couldn't get the ball through the uprights. Kansas City comes out with an I formation. Croyle will hand it off. He's hammered in the backfield. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed mentally.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
About 4 yards on that play, and that makes it third down. Third down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 49. Tennessee lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back to pass. And he will lose yardage on the play. That one goes for negative yardage. Looks like they might have lost 5 on the play.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Down in the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Tennessee lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking to throw. Throws it out. And he catches it. And they get him at the 37. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 43-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. Young steps to the line of scrimmage. Single set backfield this time. They go with the run. Tackled at the 44-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Short gain there by the halfback for a first down.
Well, one thing you know as a running back, as long as they keep moving the sticks, they're going to keep giving you the ball. Picked up the first down, did his job.
Here's the give. Huge hit. White gains about 2 yards on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Play fake. Makes the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
They will be short. Coach asked his defense to rise to the occasion, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, and now you go back to your respective benches, and the defense is happy and celebrating and very positive, and the offense is going back with a puzzled look on their face.
Gets it away cleanly. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Kansas City is going with the offset I backfield. It's the tailback. Tackled around the 27-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gains about 7 yards. From their own 27-yard line, the Chiefs line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Johnson on the handoff. Dropped behind the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Makes the reception. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. Gain of 3. That brings up second down. Nickel package on defense. Croyle looking to throw. Looks down the field. He's there for the catch. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
The Chiefs line up with an offset I backfield. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Brought down at the 31. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Surveys the field. Oh, and he dropped it, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
He threw off his back foot. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Tennessee calls a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. The Chiefs come out in a 2 tight end set. He's dropped for a loss. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Rumbles ahead for around 5 yards. 4th down, and the kick team is on to try this 33-yard field goal. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
Kicks it off. Johnson has it at the 5. They get him at the 27-yard line. This one is going to go right down to the wire. A field goal or touchdown can win it.
First things first now. Certainly the offense has to move the ball, get down in field goal range. Then that field goal kicker has to earn his money.
Right 20. Right 20.
Looking to throw. Short throw to the left. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Throws on the run. And the pass is knocked away. Gage was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Third down now, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Young takes it back. Looks for a man open. And that's his receiver who's wide open. Jones caught that one for a gain of 6. Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. Young lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. There's a play fake. Passes to his left. He steps out around the 37-yard line.
Everything they had, we gave them.
The offense will take over at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
Here come the run.
They go with the kneel down. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Come on, B. No, not on the right. On the right. That's all right. Get it over there, baby.
Good yang.
Freeze it. Stay right. Stay right. Come on, come on, come on.
We got to play. Left call, left call.
Right. Reload. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Point it. Watch the run. Let's go stop. All right.
Go make this run, baby. Get your hands up on front.
They take a knee. So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the Chiefs 18, the Titans 16.